Astonishment at Apple's iPhone 15. The next iPhone will be downgraded. Apple has a major issue. The next iPhone, the iPhone 14, will be downgraded. Apple has a major issue. The iPhone 14 is not selling well. But the iPhone 14 Pro is so popular that they can't make them fast enough. Even if you walked into an Apple store and tried to throw money at them, they probably wouldn't sell you a 14 Pro or 14 Pro Max because they don't have any to sell. Apple is about to make some significant changes that may be the most significant in the iPhone's 15-year history. So let me start with the good news and the bad news about Apple's big iPhone problem. The iPhone might actually become cheaper. The Pro iPhone might get even more Pro. Everyone might win with this all-new iPhone generation, but only if Apple can pull this off. Can they do it? Let's find out. This is the bezel for the iMac when we removed the aluminum for the display in the center. Here we actually take that material and then we can make two keyboard frames from it. When Johnny Ive was leading design in Apple, the company rarely took price into consideration when designing the all-new iPhone, or really any Apple product for that matter. When a debate came up about cost or form over function, form always won. And while some of Johnny Ive's creations still continue to be living nightmares today, you can't deny that in its heyday, Apple's designs were nothing short of spectacular. Cost was not a major consideration, but then this happened and the rest is unfortunately sort of a checkered history. And with Apple's current CEO sort of being a logistics and numbers wizard, it really came as no surprise that costs started to play a way bigger role in every single major product development. Before, when design always won, that's no longer the case at Apple these days. Which may or may not be the reason that 15 members of Apple's Ultra, the secretive design team, has left over the last 7-ish years not selling well. But the iPhone 14 Pro is too popular, they just can't make them fast enough. And even if you walked into an Apple store and try to throw money at Apple, they probably wouldn't sell you a 14 Pro or 14 Pro Max, because they don't have any to sell. All of this means some real bad news for the iPhone 15. Apple is set to make some sweeping changes that may be the biggest we've seen in the iPhone's 15-year history.